What's up, everyone? It's my yard here. It's 2K17 and I gotta play it. Yay! Yes, I did. I gotta play the game. A couple little bad points we're gonna mention right off the bat. One, it was the same build as SummerSlam. But, there's a lot of new information you definitely do not know about the game that I can tell you from me just playing the build. Secondly, it means the same superstars, etc. and game modes, which, if you didn't know about the SummerSlam build, includes a one-on-one match, a Backstage Brawl one-on-one, a triple threat, and a Fatal 4-Way ladder match. That was the only options available on the day. Now, there's a lot of information to give you despite it being the same build. It's because the YouTubers who got to go to New York for TakeOver and SummerSlam didn't get much time to play the game at all. Me, Smack Talk's got a lot of good, juicy time playing the game. Got 2-3 hours to play it when we were down in London. So we have both got information. He's got some good, unique information. I've got some good information. We split up in finding the juicy bits that you guys are absolutely anal retentive for. That's in a good way, because it's nice you guys want to know all the facts and stuff. So I have all the stats for abilities from the 7 superstars. That's Nakamura, AJ Styles, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Dean Ambrose, Finn Balor, and Alberto Del Rio. I have it all here. OMG Powerbomb looks awesome. And actually, we'll talk about that straight away before I even go into anything else. One thing we noticed, and Smack's also brush up on it as well, with the skill sets, is that there's quite a few which are one time only now. Certain move options for OMG moments are one time use only, which is quite baffling. Suicide Dive is one of them, and the Powerbomb that Owens does count as a suicide dive because of the positioning of the ropes. There's a couple of others off the top of my head. I'm sure Smack Talks will verify everything, so please check out his video. But I wanted to say that off the bat just because the gameplay was there. We can talk about Backstage Brawl. Now, I'm guessing a lot of you have seen the IGN footage, which is cool, which is awesome that you've seen the footage for that, because that trailer actually got shown to us a few hours before, minus a few bits and pieces. Once the trailer is properly available to upload and break down, I'll do it. I know people have been getting striked by IGN for using their watermark material, so I'm not going to touch it unless I absolutely have to. So, first off the bat, let's talk about something sort of general, but since we're backstage at the minute in this clips, we'll talk about backstage. A lot of the stuff is pick-upable and hittable. There's stuff, though, that's in fixed positions as well. The tables, for instance, are all fixed. You can't move them about. You are able to move weapons between rooms, though. So, what did I grab? I grabbed steel chair. I think I grabbed the thing Seth grabbed in the footage. But there's also something small that was on the table that I picked up, and I can't think of it. It might have been a serving tray or something of that nature, but if it was something small and different, just to make the Backstage Brawl a bit more easier. And yes, you can pick up a TV, because I saw Smack Talks doing it in the match and when he was Nakamura as well, picking up a TV off a table and using that as a weapon. Talking of the announce table, or table in general, there's now that breakout animation. Well, not a breakout animation, but before, where it was unblockable and they were stuck undoing all the bits of the table before you were able to attack them. You can stop them mid-move. As soon as the bit's flown off the top half, you can break up their animation, and the table is still ready to be used to do damage or OMG moments, etc. Which is cool, which is a nice little unique thing. And yes, the monitors will stay in place no matter what. You can't pick the monitors up, at least not in this build. And it's still an early build. So there's a lot of stuff that might change, might not change, etc., etc., etc. The same stuff that you guys always know. A game's not finished until it's finished. Until it comes out on release date, we don't know what will be changed in the game. A lot of things can change, as we've known over the years, not with 2K, but with THQ, with the 619, for instance, where I had the 619 and you would land on the apron to begin with, and then the final version removed it and just added it as a combo into the Springboard Splash. AJ Styles, for instance, has 2 Styles clashes, but the weird one is he's got a Styles clash. I've got his moveset here. Let me then just get in position. Yeah. Springboard moves can be used as finishers now. So his phenomenal forearm is a springboard finisher. It's the same animation as in 2K16 as far as I can tell. It is a finisher. Styles Clash is a finisher as well. But there's a thing called the pop-up Styles Clash. And I'm going to assume it's kind of like a pop-up powerbomb transitioning into a Styles Clash. But it was hard. We couldn't seem to do it. I think Smack Talks, when he tried to do it, just went to the normal Styles Clash, which is another ringside finisher as well. I can understand doing ringside finishers because there's certain moves like the springboard forearm, the phenomenal forearm, you can't do. Also, I do believe AJ's got the phenomenal forearm from the ring to the floor as a slingshot. So, or springboard, or was it a slingshot? One of the two. But the forearm is in that position as well, which looks like to be a new animation. Finn's got coup de grace and another version of the Bloody Sunday, the 1916, because it said 1916-2. What we've got here, we've got shotgun dropkick, lift invert DDT, etc., etc. Del Rio does have the trio row stomp. That was awesome. And he's got super kick standard. There's 3 Kinshasas for Shinsuke Nakamura. Yes, 3. Standing corner, which I think is exactly the same as what was in 2K16. And the third one, which only applies really to backstage brawls and ringside, is a running version of the Kinshasa as well. So 3 of them, which is awesome. Plus, there's the middle rope Kinshasa, and there's the inverted exploder suplex type maneuver as well. Weird thing enough for Dean Ambrose, for his moveset, at least on his finishers, he's got the Dirty Deeds, which is fine. He's got the Regal running knee from the corner still, which I still don't think he's even won a match or even attempted most of the times with. Lunatic elbow, rebound lariat. He's got a running clothesline for ringside as well as a seg. Kevin Owens, same pretty much moveset as before. Seth Rollins looks to be pretty much the same moveset as before. No massive changes, at least in terms of finishers and signatures. So pretty much bog standard, bar the AJ and Nakamura, which has some awesome things. I'm going to ignore doing ladder stuff because ladder stuff is just going to be 10 minutes in itself because there's a lot of small things and everything to show off. So I'll get on to other bits and pieces. AJ Styles for announce table, only because I tried it. Instead of doing the Styles Clash on the announce table, he did the Diamond Clash, which is basically the Styles Clash but without the hooking of the arms. You can do wake up taunts. Yes, wake up taunts on the ring apron, brought back finally, on the second rope and on the top rope. Perfect for if you've got standing signatures and finishers again. About time. Glad it's happening. One time use, I just found out in my notes. One time use on the OMG superplex in the corner as well. Once you do it once, that's it. And there's a lot of ladder stuff. I got to see a lot of mid-move counters in play, and I can definitely confirm for one of them. I did the actual swinging neckbreaker counter off the ladder. I'll tell you about that in the ladder video. But I also did the top rope Green Beret plunge, that Samoan roll. I countered that move, and it got counted into an avalanche bulldog. It was great animation. So it looks like they focus a lot more on mid-move animations and counters and stuff, and it looks really good, nice and fresh and everything of that nature. So yeah, you guys are gonna look forward to it. Abilities speaking, we've got a decent chunk of new stuff. Some guys, at least in this build, AJ for instance has got 10 abilities. Nakamura only has 7. Yeah, 7. Del Rio has 8. And it's main little stuff. You've got ring escape, you've got diving pin combo, resiliency, there's a pin combo, the technician, the rope break, the move feet, the teamwork, dirty pin, ruthless aggression, and fan favorite for comebacks. There's not strange, I should say, that's probably the wrong word. There is a few new ones, and it is the Play for My Career and Universe mode. One of them is Stare Down, which is for promos. Basically, you stare your opponent down and something happens. I forgot to write that one down. That's my bad. The other one is something called Brawl. B-R-A-W-L. You basically attack your opponent during them doing a promo, and then you transition into Brawl mode, which I'm assuming is kind of like a breakout, etc., or maybe the backstage brawl aspect. And you can get their health reduced down to 80%, which for my career universe mode means they'll be a bit more susceptible to damage, easier to pin them in the main match if they've got a match the same game, same day. So yeah, that's a pretty cool little feature to include into the spiel of things. Everything else I've written down relies to ladder matches pretty much, and there's a lot of details to give you for ladder match. I'll also do a video exclusively on the abilities and what levels the abilities are for the superstars as well. I'll get that done next day or two, because yeah, there's a lot of levels differences for 1s and 2s. I didn't get to write down what the differences are. I assume for most of the old ones it'll be the same as 2K16. I can't see them change anything. Pinbar and counter system. Pinbar felt a little bit thicker. A little bit. Counter bar felt exactly the same, and the min-move counters are a lot easier, but you're still wasting 2 counters bars, which might play a factor in the future. But we'll see. We'll see when that goes. If you've got any questions, don't leave it in the comment section below, guys. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more WWE gaming goodness. And yeah, I said that I'd try and give you the best information, and hopefully I've generated it. And check out Smack Talks as well, and he'll give you some juicy little things on skill sets, among other goodness. So see you soon. Take it easy. Have fun.